From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz with today's 2-minute strategy session.
For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and it's time for a 2-minute strategy session. What I'd like to look at today is how to handle the stocks to watch portion of the intraday trading plan. This is the Around the Horn intraday trading service. For those of you who subscribe to it, you know that the stocks to watch portion does not have defined stop losses, and we have to find those intra-session, verify that they have an appropriate risk-reward ratio, and set up a trade on the fly. I'm going to show you here that it is really not as hard as it seems, so let's dive right in. We've got Capital One Financial Corporation on screen, ticker symbol COF. This is a 5-minute intraday chart. It was a stocks to watch fastball setup with a 48.15 entry and a 47.60 profit target. Of course, when you look at the Around the Horn trading service, the one thing that's missing is that stop, right? It's just a question mark. We don't know what the stop's going to be because based on intraday 5-minute support and resistance, I was unable to identify an area that I was completely comfortable with. So what I want to do is look at a 5-minute chart as the trading day develops and see if there's a place that I can put a logical stop, one that I think is going to stop price action dead in its tracks, or act as a zone in which I think price is going to reverse if it's moving against me. Basically what happened was when I was setting this trade up, 5-minute intraday support and resistance was too far away to give me a good risk-reward ratio at $48.80, but I still like the setup on a daily chart and wanted to keep it in front of me just in case I had the opportunity to find a good stop-loss intra-session. Now, look what happened. Trading open, and in fact, we moved right up to that $48.80 level, and it proved to be a very good stop because it did manage to contain the price action. Natural support and resistance, always the best way to set a stop loss. Once the session opened, we had a secondary area of support and resistance that I was looking at yesterday, which was right here at 48.45. That proved pretty solid, and when I moved up into what wound up being support and resistance intraday during the actual trading session, it got us just up above that area, $48.56, and what we see happening is that in the previous session, that would get us into an area where we could assume that if price started moving higher, it would probably rocket all the way up to $48.80. So at this point, I've got a 41-cent stop loss, a 55-cent initial profit target. That gives me a ratio of 1.34 to 1, and I'm pretty happy with the way that the setup looks. Once we get to that 48.15 entry, nice smooth move down to the S1 pivot, which is the area that our initial profit target is located at, and a stock that some people might have just eliminated from their trading plan altogether because they couldn't find a stop loss, winds up being a big opportunity for us intraday. So keep them on screen intraday. Look at those 5-minute charts for intraday support and resistance. Plan the trade the plan. And for TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and that's your 2-minute strategy session.